Breaking news, my wonderful people, all expose. Sans kick as Malami moves to appoint Supreme Court Justice. My wonderful people, Abubakar Malami wants to appoint the person he feels he can work with, the person he can manipulate, the person that they want to appoint somebody right before the election. And you know what? When somebody has given you a position, you feel indebted, and so you want to do everything to ensure that you please that person at all costs. SANS, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, are saying it is not of the Minister of Justice. It is not his call. It's not his jurisdiction for him to go ahead and appoint, and make this appointment. Well, this is happening. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Sans kick as Malami moves to appoint new Supreme Court Justice. Ahead of the 2023 general election, the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, said yesterday the federal government will collaborate with the judiciary to reensure appointment of new justice into the Supreme Court bench. Malami said the appointments would be made in advance of the anticipated jump in number of cases that will arise from the general election, as a court section honoring Justice Abdul Abike, a retired justice of the Supreme Court. He mentioned how a number of Supreme Court justices has seriously left in previous time and due for retirements in 5 months to come. With the successive resignation of my lords, Honorable Justice Mary Peter Odili, Honorable Justice Ibrahim Tako Mohammed, and now the distinguished Honorable Justice Abdul Abike, the Supreme Court has nearly returned to its numerical strength from before 2020, with just 13 justices as opposed to the required 21 under the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. As we go close to an election year, Malami said we will work with the judiciary to ensure that these vacancies are filled as quickly as possible in anticipation for the preparation and cases that will come up from the general election in 2023. The body of Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Obaksan, took issues with Malami straight and urged an immediate review of the appointment process, which it deemed to be very unsatisfactory on how they picked their candidates. Bossan expressed concerns that the appointment procedures appear to have been diverse and run on prohibit good and competent lawyers. This prohibits good and competent lawyers from being appointed, from being the ones to become Chief Justice, and we want that to stop. It reads, the limiting strategy of appointing judicial authorities has two features. First, despite the fact that no better candidates are readily available for the state or local government area in the case of justice as tried. This has all been circumvented by the Attorney General of the Federation, and we don't want this to continue. We want the process to become transparent. We want the process in which Nigerian lawyers can appoint those they feel can get into the Supreme Court, not the Attorney General making that decision all by himself. So Abubakar Malami wants to impose himself on all that is going on the people. He wants to pick his own Chief Justice. He wants to pick people he feel he can work with. So this is what this guy does best. Manipulation, circumventing the will of the people are his strengths. These are areas where he shines. And so Senior Advocate of Nigeria, SANS, are saying, not again. We will not allow you. Okay? We will not allow you. He has taken it upon himself. He said, since Odili has gone, since Mohammed Tako has gone, there is now 13 Chief Justice we have as against 21, according to the constitution. So it is time for him to begin to appoint people. But the lawyers are saying, Malami, when is the process is fraudulent, which you and I know. We want a better, we want a better perspective in all of this. Not you waking up and picking up anybody you feel should be on that list, and you're working, all of a sudden your attention span is raised up to the fact that 2023 election is around the corner, and more people will begin to, cases will come up, and so you want to appoint or pick people that you feel, okay, will mount your will and will do what you're bidding. These are terrible situations and things happening. These are things that are going on where the Attorney General of the Federation wants to circumvent the will of the people and pick his own people, okay, so that by the time by the time cases come up, most of those cases, if there are 10, they will do 2 to look as if it's against APC, then the remaining 8 will be in favor of APC. In case you are not aware, these are the days where manipulation have taken over all that belongs to the country. Okay, these manipulations have become the order of the day. Abubakar Malami is doing everything he possibly can to ensure that he take over the will of the people. Okay, this is what is happening. This is what is going on. In case you are not aware, Nigerians know all that is going on. We are very much aware. We are in touch with everything going on. We can't allow these people to continue to determine what happens to us. We can't allow it. This is what they are doing. This is how they act. He wants to appoint people now that will be there so that by the time election commence, he will have a say in all of this. So these are some of the things that are going on, and SANS are saying not again. You cannot circumvent our will. You have done it in time past. We will not allow this to continue any further. Okay, so these are the things going on. These are some of the things happening. And Nigerians, it is high time every one of us make a decision. Abubakar Malami will continue to be who he wants to be, because that's the way he rose. Okay, that's the way he rose. But we must get this done as quickly as possible. Okay, we must get the truth. Let's not stay out and allow some persons who have no interest in this country decide the fate of the nation. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day from us. Just bye for now.